Welcome back to Best Spuds.
Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
We're in Bernie Sanders' home.
Look at the urn with his father in it. It looks like you... Oh, wait.
Boy! Boy!
Stealing your lines.
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
The only thing that you can notice is like there's a fucking urn on his counter. That's not exciting.
And a baby and a camel and a golf championship.
My first chicken.
Those are all the beaks and feet.
This is what you'll be eating.
In a nice brine.
This urn is my fetish.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, and never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure if I've nailed it yet, though. I'm so close.
Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing.
Mac and cheese. It's meant to pair with something spicy or crispy, or both, perhaps. Because people say perhaps.
Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
You gotta reveal it.
Whip it out.
Yeah.
You hate to see it.
See who's this bigger. You love to see it.
He loves to see it.
You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders.
He steals it and makes a lot of money.
Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day.
I present to you my original coleslaw!
I want my slaw.
You have your slaw, sir!
I want my slaw!
You have your slaw, sir!
I want my slaw!
You have your slaw, sir!
Alright, we're done.
You guys good?
Yeah, sorry,
sure?
had to get one.
You had to do it?
Had to get one.
The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hallway.
Hide away.
Hide away.
That's good.
Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw
Giggity.
until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
You want the Lady and the Tramp some coleslaw with the Colonel?
Oh, I'd be so into it.
It makes such an interesting
That
noise.
watery dressing. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
He's
It only has a shelf life of about 4 minutes.
He's gonna steal your shit. That's all right. You can just leave it in the fridge. Coleslaw lasts forever in the fridge.
That's fair.
It's gonna Zuckerberg
true.
you. You could offer to make him more, but it seems like a very sentimental kind of guy.
This is baby's first slaw.
Sure, why not?
I'm gonna put it next to my chicken urn.
I'm gonna put it in my butthole.
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment.
They're gonna sit back and it's gonna be like a James Bond trap.
I really hope he comes back in nothing but a chicken mask.
You realize now would be the perfect time to do some snooping.
I read it as Snopesing.
Who's going to Snopes? Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each seems to radiate memories and emotions.
Oh no, we have to pick.
Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Oh God. Let's go with the picture of him as a baby first.
Okay. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself.
It's beautiful.
I can't.
That or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle.
Who frames the baby picture of themselves? Narcissistic.
Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right?
Cock.
Blah, blah, blah.
Do we go with the chicken beaks and feet?
Yeah, we need to know.
Beaks and feet. Take a closer look at an urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription.
It says chef.
It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures."
Oh, here lies Fortnite.
That's big.
Timely.
Poor guy.
So that'll be back by the time this comes out.
Clearly he didn't have enough epic royales, whatever the fuck they're called.
Nailed it.
Yeah, kids, I'm cool.
Photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt.
Sorry. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices.
It's camel.
It's secretly sand.
Oh.
Keeps it crispy.
Do we go for glowy door or do we check everything else out first?
No.
Check out his boudoir.
Check out everything.
I want to see him
In
naked.
this room. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them.
No,
No,
they're
don't.
not.
No.
It's a lie.
Someone tell the artist that they
Game
fucked
bad.
Unplayable.
Look
Ruin my immersion.
and see that that's not the case at all.
Nerf bash.
I wonder who my friend Pete is.
One word.
My friend Pete. My friend Pete.
Gaze out of the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond.
No feet.
Just then, the ghost of student pops up.
You should be banging the Colonel right now. Are you thinking about heading out in the world on a quest to avenge my death?
Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you?
I could just tell you my name right now. It's...
Can't you see I'm in the middle of something?
You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with the breeze.
Ah, barnacles.
You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real.
Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive.
Little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky."
Bacaw.
Credit card.
Sweet, now we can clone him.
A lot of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. I'm just gonna pocket that. Upon
Smell
further
it for later.
inspection, yes, you realize the hair therein isn't just silvery in color, it's actually made of spun silver.
He's wearing a wig?
How do you know?
He's wearing a wire.
Yeah, farts smell like petunias. He pisses ginger beer. Move
This
on.
must be where he keeps the secret recipe, and it's sarsaparilla. He's from Kentucky.
Excuse me.
You uncouth, uncultured swine.
You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you.
11. Herbs and spices.
As soon as you turn
Yeah.
the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside, you found a single note.
Can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
He's killed people.
Lots of people.
No, the cup on the table.
That's our slaw, sir.
Chicken flavored candle. It is!
No!
It's
A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell.
his tie.
Power tool. Freshly starched collar. Piece of wood floating in a lake.
Oh, that sounds good.
Summer of '69.
That was not good.
Ryan Adams. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients.
Salt!
It's salt.
Pepper.
Ooh.
No.
Controversial, Laura. Controversial.
Big leap. Big leap.
All right, are there any that I'm missing?
I don't
think
believe
I
so.
think
so.
we're set.
I think we're good. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off
What?
his hanger and try it on.
Why?
You're a fucking weirdo.
Why wouldn't you?
And suddenly you feel like you owned people at one point. It's weird.
The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. You say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant?
No.
Your urge for a mint julep drives you nearly insane.
Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He's a new dish that he's been working on and wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
Try my new slaw. I just made it.
I just came up with this.
This is my slaw.
Nah, nope.
Well, I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you.
Look better on your floor.
Ah, crap, the jacket. Forgot to take it off.
Oh, 1 or 3 or 2. Fuck.
Who wants to make some moves?
I want to make some moves.
I want to make some moves.
Let's seal the deal.
Who wants to make some?
That's all. That's 1 or 3. We
That's
got.
one for me.
Oh yeah, that's one for me. I want to
One
make
for
some
me.
moves.
All
Big
right. I
moves.
feel like 1's not gonna work. Let's do it.
Big fucking moves.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, this isn't that kind of game.
Yeah.
Not that we blame you for trying. I was lying. That is this not?
A dating sim?
But still.
Yeah. Had a suspicion.
I just love the look on his... What?
I don't want to have to click on all those things again, so I'm hoping that's not a
I
thing that has
can't
to happen.
kiss the Colonel?
No.
We better be able to kiss the Colonel.
At least not right now, apparently.
I can't kiss the Colonel?
I want to kiss the Colonel.
No!
Just to hold the fucking skip button.
Yeah, just fast forward, Nikki. There you go.
Hold the skip button.
We should tell the truth.
I agree. We should absolutely tell the truth.
Tell him Burr, I'm cold, I need a
Is,
sweat.
is the truth
Hi, I'm
cold?
Larry the Shivering Chipmunk.
Hi, I'm Chef. Shivering Chef. Damn it. Telling the truth.
You confess. You're being a fucking
I
weirdo.
think I've developed feelings for you.
Or a sense of fashion.
As a ruthless capitalist myself, I do not have what humans call feelings.
Our keyboard is... All right, there we go.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door.
Oh, game over.
He throws a kettle at you.
Nick, put it in the video for once.
Teapot headshot. So you're gonna put it in? I don't have to tell people to look it up.
No, I'll put it in.
All right, you better.
Kyle, put a card right here.
Only at the donk.
I can't put a card in someone else's video.
They're not gonna content call the donk that it makes.
It's not how it works, Nick.
I don't know, YouTube works. This your job.
The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself.
Colonel.
Yeah, chef.
There it is. He said it. Yes, Chef.
Yeah, chef.
Question mark?
Honestly, I think this may be the beginning of redo. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. Something we call Metal Gear.
Well, I think you're right. We should take things slowly.
I want to touch
Thank
the
you
button.
for correcting his grammar.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber.
Do we not get to see what he made?
Do we not get to see him without pants?
Dream sequence.
Report.com.
I'm in danger.
Nick, put the Hitachi up to the microphone.
No. Nobody can hear my Hitachi. That's my special noise.
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell.
The fact that we didn't get game over, it helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good sign that they didn't plan any more routes. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Pepper.
Pepper. Nick, you know what to do.
Cheddar.
In some jurisdictions, pepper isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room.
Naked.
In a robe.
Damn it.
Damn it. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here is a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
I do say.
Declare.
I do declare.
It's meticulous.
Chicken and waffles?
Nope, Nick.
Chicken and biscuits?
Yes, Nicky.
I'm still good with that.
Chicky biscuits.
Chicky biscuits.
Love a chicky biscuit.
Who doesn't?
Same.
You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
Marry me.
So, would you say we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Cock!
Such confidence, such grace.
I really
The
want to take him
world's-
down a peg, but I don't want to have to go all the way back here again.
Greatest gift to cookery.
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 It's almost cuckery, Nick.
Cock!
I assume we have to flatter him.
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
I like the idea of taking him down a peg, but flatter.
Teach him to get my hopes up.
Yeah.
You know, I think we might make a great team.
My foot in your ass, that is.
We can start that when we're married. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eyes. He gazes out the windows.
Way to wait like a true Southern gentleman.
My foot takes 3 AA batteries.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Did you name your Hitachi?
Yes, it takes 4 LR44 batteries.
Hitachi wa.
Yeah, that's what I named it.
Business partner, could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confusion by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak, only to answer. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and go home. Still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Jumping on your bed.
Where have you been?
I
Well, I had one heck of a night. I was desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you.
Why
I
didn't
got
you call my
worried.
cell phone?
I got worried that something had happened to you.
It's okay, I was just
Well, now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
You need a lozenge, Miriam?
sure, but no.
You'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
With Ashley.
Oh, I'd be into it. I think I can believe that.
Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
I'm a real freak.
Well, he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I could get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
He's dead now.
Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
Well, I'm not sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam the time to tell your whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear.
I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. And I opened his safe for some reason.
You what?
You're a thief.
I am. Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers.
Oh,
Shut up, Miriam.
jerk. What kind of friend are you?
Why is that an option for us? If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right.
Relatable
It's a
content.
3-day course. I can take it again next week.
After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. Oh no.
Oh.
Instead, love will find you. I like that we both did different parts of the same song.
Oh, yeah? Well, your fingers look like weird hot dogs anyway, Miriam. Yeah, I
You
said it.
arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad.
I don't care you broke your knee.
You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Ah, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
Yeah, I'll have myself a swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Should not have let you voice him.
Nope. Gross and off-putting.
You can get your swirly dip, too.
Why don't you pick on someone of equal height?
Cause I'm literally the biggest person at this school.
There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
Me!
You got some nerve, chef, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse.
Just saying, the horse is 2 antlers away from being a moose, Colin.
I say a horse is defenseless, nothing. It can kick you to death.
Real easy.
Yeah.
Fist fight a horse.
Bite
I
you,
wouldn't.
look 360 degrees around it. It's no.
I would watch you fist fight a horse at least.
Guys, when we hit 5,000 subs,
Colin will fist fight a
Colin
horse.
will fist fight a horse, and then Dan will talk about it for the next 10 years.
yep.
A horse with a rake on it.
Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it.
You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain.
Aye.
Though it doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. You might as well just give up.
I'll never give up. Never surrender. Ever.
Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. Naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Well, is everyone excited for the final day of school? Chef, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Or at least lost a nail.
Technically, I do not believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What's he doing complimenting her?
I was hoping you would say it in that tone.
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
Ew.
It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received.
That's a lot of words to say. It was bland.
Blonde!
Blonde!
Excuse me, chef, but I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
Well, I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods.
What about mules?
See you inside, chef. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, where's that book? Well, it looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire.
Nope.
I know it's grimoire.
Okay.
Yeah,
Make it sure.
that was purposeful.
Yeah. But I don't really believe in the magic stuff.
A grimoire roar. Oh, wind roar. Like a book of spells.
You got a trial for that?
Sorry, Colin. Go on.
Oh, no. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
Just sneeze into my shoulder. You child! You have two shoulders! Sneeze into your shoulder!
Their shoulders are more beefy and sound dampening.
Yeah, I can't just go sneezing on the channel like a fucking amateur.
Yeah, what are we, some kind of fucking...
You think I edit it out every time we cough or say or
No, you just keep sneezing into my shoulders. It's getting exhausting.
All right. I think I can think of a surefire way to find out.
Bitch.
Oh, Kyle, your shoulders are covered in snot.
Yeah, it's goopy.
You open to a page covers with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page.
Please turn Miriam into the next spork monster.
I could use this spell here, and it'll erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus on the final exam. Oh.
Stay in character.
If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming exam.
Stay on target.
That is way drastic. Don't you do something else? Like anything else? Like, not ruining dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Ooh, cool borrow moment.
Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You're doing wizardry. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out.
I don't want to cast it.
Cast
not.
the forbidden spell!
Do not.
Don't do it!
3 beats 1.
Ugh.
Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class.
I'd rather park the Colonel than graduate. I'm just saying.
Your loneliness crushes you. Die.
Game over. Yeah.
Welcome back to horny class.
Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want all of you to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
Pork.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. You must be hungry. Or, wait.
I assume wait is better than feed him homework.
He's gonna sneeze on Kyle's shoulder.
It's probable.
I like reach out for old homework to give him a snack. I think waiting is the right choice.
I agree with the thing that I said.
Then wait.
Wait it be.
Wait.
Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs into the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Ooh.
Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you. Terrence.
That's the end card.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. Squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
Better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again.
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone.
I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Chef, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
But before he can go on any further, Miriam's love drama spills over onto the class.
Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room, apparently.
They make it out the back of the room.
I told you to save it for after class. I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger.
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends, Jeff and Joan. J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Boop, boop. Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date.
Eep. Yeah, you tell him, Clank.
And take Jeff and Joan with you. You can hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Oh.
Sad beep.
Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
Oh.
Beep.
What
No
is ice
amount of
melting?
seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from.
In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess
Nope.
it.
No, it's
Oh.
deep friend.
Yeah.
Oh,
In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay.
that's weird.
Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe.
The word choice is weird, but not the deep fried shoe.
Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
Yeah, pal.
Pal.
Fail.
Well,
Pal.
Pal bearer.
well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead.
Squirrels!
The final competition showdown challenge exam.
I just want to make sure you guys are prepped. What temperature does water boil at?
21.
Got it.
I'm still working on the title,
I'm gonna rewind that.
but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you could think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk.
Hey, Miriam. You okay?
Okay, I'm so bad I can smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor.
Aw.
How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone?
Your tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy.
Silly boy.
Silly boy.
I know that, this. But I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you and my dog Blue, we're gonna cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City, baby.
Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Well, of course not. Well, maybe. Sort of. I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it. A ranch big enough for the both of us and whoever the hell we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or the whole year, so what? You're a special person, and you shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest. Anyhow.
Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should really review my menu for today. I'm gonna make some special soup.
But I don't have my shoe anymore.
It's poop soup.
No.
Sorry, the dinner was coming back. And I bet Professor Dog is gonna love it up.
While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had better idea of how to spend time before your exam.
Second base.
Second base.
Thank you. That's what I was going for.
You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man-man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley.
Every time you say Ashley, I always just, it's like Blaze Blue whenever they announce the name.
No, that's not the right game.
No?
Blaz Blue.
As,
Blue?
as planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Chef's famous chicken pot pie.
Ooh.
It's not
Trademark.
Trusty Bell, whatever. The
Trusty
other
Bell?
bell thing. After practicing
Blaze
for
Blue.
months, making this dish seems second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, what's that fighting game called?
Guilty Gear?
No, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders.
Cram the man.
It's like really obscure. It's for 360. We played it a lot.
Yeah, Blaze Blue.
No.
The one with the kitty?
No, honey.
No?
No, it's 3D.
Dead or Alive?
No, honey.
That's not a
Chef, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Arcana Heart.
No.
No?
It starts with a B, maybe.
But I was just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around while Laura looks at the thing on her phone that's driving me insane.
Yeah, me too. I own it, too.
Visualizing? Huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry. But the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off.
And a hand.
And a hand.
And some eyebrows.
A lot, honestly. It's like a lot. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick with.
Hit the button,
When?
Kyle.
When? I was waiting for it to finish.
I said when. The oven timer goes off behind you!
Fess up.
Ignore it or fess
Tell him the
up.
truth. Battle Fantasia. Battle Fantasia?
Is it Battle Fantasia? It might be.
Okay. You got me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the one.
thank you.
Never even heard of it.
It's a weird one.
We should play it.
It's fun.
It's like a furry fighter.
Ashley.
Oh, I'm doing a little more than visualizing.
And we got hearts, so we picked the right choice.
I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific thing. Oh, that's what it says.
It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man.
I was just making that up.
This game's writing is on the quality of Nick's thoughts.
Yeah, it's pretty low standard.
So that's when you make a game off of nothing but beaks and
Beaks and feet.
Beaks and feet.
You knew it was pot pie from just the smell?
You put in a picture of Ashley now that we found.
Oh, see, it is a character. That's why every time you said it, I was like,
I know, because it's Ashley.
Ashley!
Thank you.
You have to make sure you email that to him or he'll never put it in.
I will. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust.
The crust is literally just made of butter.
Delicious.
Wonderful.
Oh, this is delicious.
And my nose is telling me something else.
His grandma.
Oh no, is it burning?
No. But I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
Who told you? The Learning Channel.
But I'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
Giggity.
Pulling out's not my specialty.
The moment of truth. Wow.
Pull out.
Oh man, it has a hole in it.
Wow.
That's how you air it out, Nick.
That is the best pot pie I have ever tasted. I have always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin.
I have a question for you guys.
What?
Do you want to have one final episode, or are we just making this one big boy?
Yeah, this probably won't take that long, I don't think. What do you guys think?
Let's see, we're at about 40. I would imagine there's 15 to 20 minutes left.
We can stop then.
All right, you guys are gonna have to wait until next time on Best Buds.
Yeah, we'll hit you up with the finale sometime soon.
Yeah.
Probably next week on the same day.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
Ah.
Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe and sclave and clawment. Ashley.
Ashley!
Ashley.
Ashley.